She attacked my integrity. She attacked my loyalty. She attacked my heart. I mean, how can you trust anyone after that? And then to see Bianca tag up with her as if nothing ever happened. I knew right then I had to take things into my own hands.
Yeah.
But she did get one thing right.
Oh, wow.
She should have pushed me harder.
Wow, look at Chatty Cathy over there.
Guys,
Someone remembered to use their voice.
We're trying to do
funny.
an interview here. Can you just...
Oh, I don't care, Kathy. I don't care.
Not right now, Liv. Not right now. This is not the time. This is not the time to do it. This is not the time to do it. We're not clearly doing
Next time you get
something.
attacked because Raquel and I have been getting blamed for weeks because of you.
Not right now. And you better be thankful that you're even holding those tag team titles. Because if I was in that match, I promise you, you would have never held that title.
Oh, yeah? Is that what you think?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Wow, okay. You're a joke.
Well, since I'm such a joke,
Yeah.
I don't need a title to take on that ass. And I'll be seeing you next week.
Oh, yeah? You want to see me next week? Okay. Okay, cool. I'll see you next week. How about you just don't get pushed onto any cards between now and then, okay? Okay.
Jade,
Loser, idiot.
I know you have a lot on your plate.
This
Just a
isn't
couple
it.
more
This isn't
questions.
it. This isn't it.